Guys, you guys are going to love this video, I promise. This is such a fun strat. So, me and myself, me, myself, and I, myself and a couple other people, including the one and only Poop Lord, were playing Hideout and a few days ago, and we took out 3 of the 4 opponents. Well, the problem was the remaining opponent that was not taken out was a Goth player with an Italian ally. So what Goths can do is they can spam out Condotteros, which are the Italian unique unit that can be created by anyone on the team. And they can spam them out insanely cheap and insanely fast. So Condotteros are kind of like a generic, slightly not as good champion, but they have more hit points, 10 more hit points, just have less attack. And they actually have bonus armor versus Gunpowder and bonus attack, according to AOE2 website that I was looking at. So, usually you counter infantry with hand cannons and stuff like that. Well, they do well against that. So for a Gothic player who's creating Condottero, from my calculations, it costs about 33 food and 23 gold, which for the type of unit you're getting, that's really dirt cheap. So I'm playing as the Goth player, Hodge Farming is playing as the Italian player, and he's going to be slinging resources to me the whole time. Now, in hindsight, it might have been better to have had the Italian player just play normal. He's already doing his part by existing, and maybe have somebody like Burgundians or something else with even stronger economy be the one that slings. But, this was the first time we had tried it out with 4 players in a 4v4, and I actually got to be the Goth player. So, we can tweak it a little bit. But anyway, let's get to who we got here first. In the blue we have on my team, it's I Fly Kites. It's about 1400 team elo. Myself sitting at about 1500 and change team elo. Hodge Farming is sitting at 1900 team elo. And the one and only Lou Dog playing with 1800 elo. And Lou Dog's playing as Spanish. Hodge Farming is Italians, like I said. I'm playing as the Goths. And I Fly Kites is playing as Cumin. So the Cumin and the Spanish player have one job. That is survive. All you've got to do is give us time to get me to imp. That's really all you got to do. Once I'm an imp, I promise you I can do everything that needs to be done. In the orange over here on the opposite team, 1500, almost 1600 team elo, playing as the Britons is Silva Tumbo. In the purple here is I don't know how to say it. Yayas Blanco, maybe. 1700 elo, playing as the Khmer. In the yellow here, we have Q Quantum 2, almost 1400 elo. And last but not least, in the red here, we have Maybe I Was Born to Meet You. That's a great name. Playing as the Saracens, and he is 1900 elo. So the teams are pretty well balanced, actually, as far as elo goes. We're going to speed it up a little bit to get to what is going to happen, the actual juicy part of the strat. And here I'm pushing in my deer here. I've done different things where I've held the gate open with a freaking turkey or sheep, whatever, but I don't want to do that because there's a freaking purple scout right here and I don't want to lose any of my sheep. So I deleted part of my wall and pushing in my deer here. Now, blue, like I said, and gray, they're going to try and stall. So by stalling, that means walling and doing whatever you can to keep the pressure off your pocket. And the pressure's coming for gray. We're bringing our scouts over here, and we're just trying to help support him as much as possible. And red immediately is sending over some archers. Not really surprising, as Saracens, they usually open with archers. Got some scouts for Gray and some spears. The spears are getting targeted by the archers. And I'm on my way to... No, I'm not on my way to anything yet. I'm in feudal. Now, I went for a later feudal. I have 27 villagers. And the reason why is because I'm going to be fast imping with the support of Hodge farming. Now, Purple made it to castle pretty fast. Pretty fast. He's playing as the Khmer. So as the Khmer, you don't have to drop any buildings to advance to the next age. Doesn't matter. Don't need it. Just get enough food and resources and you're good to go. Blue's done a great job walling this off almost completely. Problem is palisades are really weak, so... And this is quite the wall off that you have to do as well, unfortunately. I'm thinking it might have been better to have done a more conservative wall off, possibly. But, you know, then you also get pressured a lot harder because they're right there on your base. And Grays have, I mean, I feel bad for the Lou Dog, man. He had it rough. He was getting double teamed over here, archers and scouts, just trying to survive. Gets a tower up, gets a market up. Trying to see how many villagers. 30 villagers. Okay. Teal's trying to help him out too, sending his scout over. I mean, this is just... Oh, poor Gray. He's lost 11 units and only got 2 kills. But you know what? It's a price I'm willing to pay. I'm just kidding. You did great. You did great, Gray, hanging in there, and so did Blue. So now the sling is starting to come in. I'm starting to get resources, and I'm on my way to castle. And the goal is, as soon as I hit castle, to try and get my way up to imp as quickly as possible. Adding in barracks as well. So I'm going to get my 2 buildings that are required. Still getting resources from Teal. And come on, click it, I can click up, there we go, finally. Okay, a couple seconds delay there. So finally got the resources I needed to get up to imp. So now I need to get some villagers on stone, and I need to try and get a castle up. So with the castle, you can either get conscription or perfusion, or both if you got the resources, and that's going to allow you to spam units out so freaking fast. So I think I start off with conscription first because it's cheaper. But the first thing I need to do is get a castle. So both flank players are getting 2v1'd over here. You got orange crossbows, purple knights, you know, red archers, yellow scouts. Like, our flank guys, good thing we had some solid, hard-working guys on the flanks, man. Otherwise, this strat won't work. Maybe I was born to meet you is in Castle Age now. The Lou Dog from all the pressure is still in feudal. Hodge farming is still in feudal because he's slinging to me. And I Fly Kites is still in feudal too. So score-wise, not looking too hot. But the thing is I'm 70% of the way up to imp. 70% of the way up to imp. Oh man. Nobody else has even clicked up yet. And the Hodge farming. He's really good at farming. It's almost like it's in the name. Does it in real life, does it in the game. What a beast. Alright, so dropping my castle here. And an extra barracks. And I'm an imp. They've got to be thinking right now, like, what the heck, man? And I Fly Kite's even sending me some food and wood as well, because I need to get more barracks out. Now, here are the Condotteros. So I've only got a little bit of upgrades, but right now they have 11 attack, 3 melee armor, and 2 pierce armor. And getting more upgrades as we go. But sending them forward to go make a difference. And the great thing about Condotteros is, they're fast. I don't know if they're faster than Huskarls or around the same speed or what, but that's fast. This is not sped up right now. They're pretty fast. I'm getting enough of them to make sure I can take out what red has, because I've got to protect teal at all costs. Teal is my real true eco, so I've got to protect him. He's the one slinging to me. Blue getting pressured hard over here. Getting some step lancers out. And coming in here with the Condotero. So it's like, yeah, you can... Well, he kind of could one-shot at first. Now he's like two-shotting. But I'm so fast, I can get around him pretty easily. And get a good surround on him. And they're even going to do pretty well against Knights. I mean, Knights only have 120 hit points. These have 80. Now I'm running him over here. Try and get my numbers up. I have 27 of them right now. Getting wheelbarrow as well, so my guys work a little bit faster. I've got a lot queued up. Now I'm getting conscription, so now they're going to start producing even faster. Need to get more barracks up though. And they're melting these knights. And they don't even, I mean, they have the extra attack upgrade now, but there's still more I can do. And Gray's sending his skirms over here as well to help. Unfortunately, he's got enough to one-shot me right now. But still, it forces him back and gives Gray a chance to breathe. Bringing these guys back to link up with these guys here. And dropping some barracks over here as well, so they don't have to walk as far. Currently have 37 of them. It's so easy to amass a bunch of them because they're so dang cheap. And now they have still same stats. But there is 28. I mean, look at this, just constant stream. Just actually, let's see. Can we change it to how it looks? Yeah, look at that, just the green constantly flowing over. Oh man. And I think at some point towards the end I actually get perfusion as well, so they're like being created super fast. Look at how many there are. 40 something of them there. I'm just gonna try and block them in there. Hodge farming, just killing it with the sling. That's the most important thing, is constantly having access to resources. Perfect. Cleaning up everything. And just constantly creating more. These barracks are going to help a lot because they're not going to have to walk as far. And they're so tanky. 80 freaking hit points. And actually running them in front of the crossbows. That way I can get a good surround on them. I mean, usually archers are faster than infantry, but not with condoteros. And I have to say, they're actually a pretty good looking unit too, honestly. Especially, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but in green they look really good. And now I've got, what's that? 24 of them right here. And a total of 65 on the map. Gray's building a castle now. Kind of like shore up the defenses. Look at that. Decimated those knights. Absolutely decimated those knights. And now I'm going to take this TC out. I have 14 attack now. That last attack upgrade is so huge. Look at that. Insane. Insane. Absolutely wiping out town centers. Taking out knights. Running these crossbows down. These skirms actually helping out too quite a bit. Creating more barracks now. Still short on gold, so having to get some gold miners. And blue doing a hell of a job because he's being 2v1'd, and crossbows and knights, that's hard. That is really hard to hold against. He's got step lancers, which do really well against archers. Just needs to get a good surround on them. Might be able to deny the castle if you can take out these archers. And these, oh my goodness, look at this. This is one of the most satisfying things I've seen in a long time. I mean, arguably, the Condoteros might be the better strat than Huskarls. Because Huskarls really suffer against melee, and these guys being 80 hit points, oh, just nuts. And actually they're cheaper than Huskarls too, even with the infantry discount. And just a stream of them. That's like 46 right there. Even more coming out over here. I have a total of 113 Condoteros right now. Red's base is completely annihilated. These knights don't stand a chance. Going down left and right. TC's now going down. And I had to send some guys over here to help Blue out because he was getting pressured pretty hard. He did deny that castle. Now we're going to come forward and see what we can do here. We are facing crossbows and cavalier. Oh, that's unfortunate. Don't attack the houses. The resources keep on coming. Look at this stream of green. Just non-stop. They're taking out everything. There's nothing you can do about it. Especially because on Hideout, players tend to be a little bit more greedy. Especially, I think Orange was like super boomy as far as villagers go. Yeah, 102 villagers. So being pressured with this many military, I have 110, oh, well, did you see how fast I just changed? 117. 117 condos. Another town center down. Look at this. Just non-stop stream of Condoteros. And now all the villagers going down left and right. We're up to 144 Condoteros. Maybe I was born to meet you says good game. And he resigns. I mean, he really had hardly anything left. Orange says good game. Resigns. He was pretty much untouched, surprisingly, to resign second. Yellow's base is completely gone. And Yellow still hasn't resigned yet. We're up to 154 Condoteros. Fully upgraded. Now Yellow resigns. The last one left is Purple. I don't know what Purple thought he was going to do, but he does have a decent amount of Cavalier, but it's not going to do a whole lot versus all this Condotero coming over to him. And we're just going to come right in here with our 157 Condoteros. Purple coming forward with 21 Cavalier. So now I'm sending some Condoteros over here. Melting these town centers like a hot knife through butter. Wow. Jeez. Give him a little prompt there. I'm like, dude, it's 1v4. Like, you might as well resign. Oh. But Purple is intent on taking out Blue. Poor Blue. Blue thought the game was over with, and now he's getting absolutely slammed by all these Cavalier. So I'm going to have to start shifting my production over to him. Purple doesn't have much of a base left. Problem is, I have to walk all the way around to try and get into blue's base. Now blue teched into camels, which is great versus Cavalier. They have a lot of bonus damage. Blue trying to hang on there. These are his last villagers, I'm pretty sure. He's actually down to just, where is he at? 22, 21 villagers. Oh, dropping 19, 17, 16, 15, 15 villagers, 13 villagers. Just these ones right here, pretty much. Hodge farming finally made it to Castle Age. I told him, hey man, I got more than enough resources and I'm completely pop capped, so you might as well go up. Last town center goes down. Finally coming over to where purple's production buildings are. I feel so bad for blue. Probably should have sent him some resources. Let's see, how's he doing? Yeah, oh man. Blue, you should have asked for some resources, man. I was pop capped. No, he's going to lose all these villagers too. Oh my goodness. He's down to 12 villagers. Poor guy. Gray lucked out because I went to his side first. Probably could have gone to blue side first, being closer to it, but Gray was getting hit harder at the time. Oh man, come on, don't attack orange, he's already dead. It is fun to watch though. Look at that. Oh, finally coming forward here. Blue still has 9 vills. Oh man, orange is still fighting from the grave. And I have 195 condoteros. And the reason why is because I deleted almost my entire economy. Oh, he actually, yeah, I forgot about this. He comes into my base, he wrecked blue, he comes into my base to attack me. There's no economy, buddy. I deleted all my vills. I deleted all my vills. So there's like a couple of vills over here. I think I have vills total. Yeah, I have 15 villagers and 195 condoteros. No eco to raid, buddy. Oh man, and I have so many resources in the bank thanks to Hodge farming, constantly slinging me, and all these ones queued up. You can see in the right hand corner. And sending my military in here to take out purple's Cavalier. And there we go. That was the end. So 195 Condotero was the peak amount. Absolutely nuts. So what do you guys think of this strat? On Hideout, I usually like to do things like the Khmer chop to the trees or something like that. Do that like a fast castle and then chop through here and have another player go knights and go pouring in there. But this was a really fun strat. You know, you have to have some teammates that are willing to suck it up and be on the flanks for you to be the goth player, and then maybe you swap it out and let them be the goth player or whatever. But it was a ton of fun for me. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and we'll catch you guys later.